Some of you might have noticed this, but lately my Instagram page is looking a little bit differently. You have seen videos of concerts, me attending the Dead Daisies. You've seen me wearing blue lipstick and blue makeup, even though with blue light you don't see it at all. And here's the thing. I remember that Evan Carmichael, that's the YouTube guy who knows all about YouTube and an amazing guy too, once said to me, well, Lexi, it looks like you have a travel blog. And those who know me know that I'm about speaking up, speaking out, sharing your story, being seen, heard, valued, understood. And part of it has to do with authenticity. I mean, well, like I said, I have been wearing blue makeup, blue lipstick and everything. And, you know, it was kind of a journey to actually get that stuff. So when I was in the US in September, with the help of a friend, Call Me Anything, she's a lot younger than I am, we went on the hunt for blue lipstick. And actually that stuff really works. I cannot say anything else. So when I talk about authenticity, I talk about speaking up. When I was walking at the venue and I was walking towards the venue, I could see some looks from people. And of course, it could be my interpretation. And even if it's not my interpretation, would I care? Like, hey. But there were also some positive reactions, responses from people. And I can tell there's a difference when I do the same thing in the US, then everybody's like, oh my God, you look so cool wearing it. And then I'm here. And then, you know, when I'm looking the same way as I would dress in the US, people are like, okay. But, you know, that's me. And people usually say you should, well, they don't say you should live somewhere else, but they are like, are you, you know, you shouldn't be here. As in, I don't belong here. And they might have a point. I don't know. Fact is that I've grown up watching the band on Sky Channel and on MTV. I was in high school back then, and it leaves its impressions. And it was kind of funny because I was talking to someone today, and I said, do you know Whitesnake? And the person said, no. I said, well, you probably know Spandau Ballet, Duran Duran, Simple Minds. Yeah, I do. I said, well, in that same era, there were metal bands too, like Whitesnake, Mötley Crüe, Kiss, you know. I said, but yeah, I know there were two camps, or either you liked one or you liked the other. That was the way it was. Anyway, what you haven't seen lately on my Instagram post is my announcement for the Clarity Challenge, or any other announcements for that matter, or videos from me walking around outside, sharing things. And the reason is that I've been working very hard and diligently, I have to say, even when I returned from the concert last night. I stayed at a hotel. You know, on the one hand, I was uploading videos and editing them, and on the other hand, I was there working on my MacBook, and earlier today on my iPad to get my blog post out there and to get my website all running. So I'm using a new platform, and I wanted to get the challenge out there, but I couldn't figure out how to get the link out there. And well, there was a whole world behind it of things that needed to be done. I wanted to do it like, okay, this is the way it should be done. And well, I've been working hard on it, and it's there. So you can now go to ladylexi.com/clarity challenge. And I'm very proud to say so. Anyway, I'm still finishing up some loose ends like blog posts, other stuff. But I do have the one thing, which is a PDF with 16 questions, providing you with clarity when it comes to a certain goal or dream you want to achieve. And for some reason, you cannot get it done. You get stuck, you discover there's a struggle behind it. And with those 16 questions, and yes, they have been tested already multiple times, you can get sort of a feeling like, hey, what is it? What's keeping me from moving forward? And usually it's a mindset. It's something we really believe. And well, the last couple of weeks I've been giving some training about it. So every Tuesday evening my time, which basically means every Tuesday morning or afternoon somewhere in the US, I've been talking a lot about clarity and everything involved. And well, I noticed that the people who are attending that group coaching call actually get a better understanding of what's keeping them from moving forward. And I would love for you to experience the same thing. So next Friday, Saturday and Sunday, I'll be doing the 3-day clarity challenge. And if you want to join, then like I said, go to ladylexi.com/clarity challenge and sign up. And it's going to be one amazing weekend, a long weekend, with lots of things to do. So get there and, get some more clarity, as in, hey, you want to do something, now let's get it done. And yes, I'm the first one to know about struggles, but I'm also the one who knows about pushing through. And like I said, I've been posting about other stuff, a lot of other stuff. So yes, what you see initially on the profile will be changed a little bit. So the focus comes back to what I normally do. But those concerts and recording videos and editing a little something, that's part of my life too. And I'm not embarrassed to show it to other people. And of course, I could post it on Lady Lexi's Live on the Road instead of Lady Lexi Speaks Up. But like I said, this is me, and I don't know if it feels good to change those things, into, oh, yeah, so on Monday I post this and on Wednesday I post that, so people won't be confused. But the people who actually know me and are working with me coaching them, they know who I am and what I'm like. So, and of course, those out there who I occasionally help out with audio and video and pictures, they most certainly know that it's an important part of my life. So getting back to both the concerts and everything around it, another big part of my life has to do with mobility. So one of the reasons I went to look for a doctor in 2018 once more, because I had done so in 2017 and prior to that, all the way starting from 2014 when I had my first surgery. Well, that was in 2015 actually. I did so because I noticed that I was lacking freedom and I wanted my freedom back. And then when someone said, no, you're going to go downstairs for stairs and up, because backstage was like on top on the first floor, and then the stage itself was on the ground floor. So, and it was a little hazardous with me going up and down the stairs, not being able to keep my balance very well using crutches. And you know, it was the one thing I needed in order to keep focusing on, okay, let's get back to mobility. So for me, the whole mobility thing has been a major thing. And when I was in the US last September and the beginning of October, I met up with a lot of people who have seen me walking with crutches, not being able to stand on 2 feet, and they all said the same thing. Wow, what a difference. And being this weekend first in Zoetermeer, being able to stand leaning against the stage, so I did have a fallback. I could sit on the chairs over there, which had my name, and one of the chairs had my name on it. Yes, I did lean on the stage because otherwise I couldn't have done it. And I was wearing my knee braces, otherwise I couldn't have done it. And the next day, still now 2 days later, I'm still aching. So on Sunday, they played in a different venue in Tilburg. And, well, I sat on the bar stool all the way in the back, which was amazing for recording videos. I always feel a little bit like I'm watching a DVD when I'm in the back. But on the other hand, I also, you know, I totally enjoyed what was going on. And watching back those videos and listening to them, you know, I'm still in that mood. I'm still there experiencing that vibe. That it was an amazing vibe. And what I do is I combine the two. So I combine fun and pleasure with business. So when I was in the US, my coaching calls just continued on. Also my group coaching, whatever I normally do when I'm here in the Netherlands, I also do over there. And the same actually applied going to the concerts. So, you know, still doing invoices, still doing blog posts, still doing editing and getting stuff out there. You know, it just never stops. But I did want to tell you, it's out there now, and I'm proud that I got it done. When I was in the US, I talked to a lot of people, and one thing they always run into is the whole marketing stuff, and especially the technical side. So when I say I run into some stuff, then most people are trying to explain me how it all works. And I'm like, yeah, but this is not about the theory behind it. It's about the technical aspect. Because, you know, and I have to say, you know, working with Kajabi for a while now, they have recorded a lot. There are a lot of posts about what to do and where to find it. And I actually have been able to talk to some people of Kajabi when I was in the US. That's the advantage of going to Brendan Burchard's trainings. And just recently, I also talked to one of the other guys. His name is Terry Thompson. I brainstormed with like, okay, so what upsell and downsell? So what are my offers I'm going to present to the people? I mean, if they go to my Clarity Challenge, they might want to know what else I've got to offer. And so, you know, and it was nice to brainstorm with him about it and get things done. So today we talked and I said, oh, see, I finally got the link, so it's going to get out there. So, you know, watch it. And yeah, that really felt good. And because we all need support to get things done. And it's, well, I always say so. I think that in every call I make, whether it's a group coaching call or a one-on-one call, or whether I'm talking in my videos, I always refer to that aspect of support. Because let's face it, if I hadn't had a very good friend of mine, she's called Annemieke, and she lives close by, and I practically see her like every week. If we hadn't discussed every week, time and time again, about this is not going right with my ankle. Oh, yeah, it's swollen. Oh, it's red. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this looks a little bit weird. Let's take pictures. Let's use a marker to point out things. She would look at my my scans and all that stuff, because she knows about all those things. She can actually read them, which is a skill by itself. I don't know if I would have been able to convince that doctor in 2018. Well, anyway, she was specialized. I think in the first few minutes, she already knew what I was talking about. And she helped me out. Whereas everyone else said, no, can't do it, won't do it, doesn't exist. Oh, it does exist, but we're not going to. But the other one, I still would have been walking with crutches. And I do it still occasionally. But most of the time, I don't. And like I said, I'm very fortunate to be able to stand on 2 feet again. And that makes life worthwhile. And that's what I want to show people. I want to show them that if you don't give up and you have the right support and you dare to speak up and speak out, and you do it with clarity, as in being specific, then things will change for the better for you. And I so want you to experience that too. So if you want to make a start and you're like, okay, that's nice, like that you're talking about it, but now let's see what you can do, then just go, check it out, ladylexi.com/clarity challenge, and get that PDF and start filling it out. And, there's going to be a video uploaded pretty quickly, or I might actually have it sent to you too. I'm not sure yet which one it's going to be, but get there. Choose for you, choose for yourself, because you are worth it, and you know it. And maybe you don't believe it yet, but I'm telling you, you are. So if you're one of those people who could use a little nudge in the back, you know where to find me, and go watch that Clarity Challenge. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there will be me going live on Instagram and on Facebook, and I'll probably be going live on YouTube as well. So check it out, and if you make sure that you sign up, then I'll make sure that you get all the information.